there are a bunch of improvement priorities we have. One is to get new books, and it says QW, quick win. That's a quick win. We can just buy the new books and make the difference in the school system. Another one, improvement priorities, building a new school, facilities. Another one is to get computer equipment and technology, new technology. But obviously these are not quick wins. So the decision here in the feasibility as is made. What is a quick win and what is long-term, short-term changes that need to be dealt with in the next phase down. But the quick wins then are identified at this stage, and they are actioned as projects. Somebody is assigned to go and implement these quick wins. Typically, these quick wins might be anywhere from something that can be done within 1 month to 2 months or 3 months, and also may not cost much money, perhaps no more than $5,000, $10,000, or whatever the team decides. And also, by the way, sometimes the understanding is there that these quick wins are a throwaway. Because when we do the to-be design, it's likely that these are just short-term solutions and will be thrown away. And that's an okay understanding. At this time then, you can see Rudy, by the way, is not only now on unicycle, but Rudy is also on a tight rope. Because at this time, the project becomes a bit more complex because now you're looking at a lot of interfaces of the process in other areas. You have to deal with stakeholders, cross-functional areas. Perhaps it's a global project. You have to deal with the global associates and so on. So it becomes more complicated. But one thing is for sure, the team needs to still be behind the project. And you can see the team is happy and behind the project manager. Out of this phase then, from the feasibility as is, comes out a project plan. So this is now additional project plan built upon the initial one. So here is a gate now. Rudy is making sure that the project team is with him, and you can see that they're giving him thumbs up. Because as you know, it's very important that no process project can be successful without the leadership of a project manager and the team behind him or her. So that's what you see happening. Now let me show you the feasibility to be phase. That's the next phase within the feasibility. So we do have a project plan, what to do next, and the steps we need to go through here are, first of all, it's identify benchmark process and trends. Why do we do that? If we have to improve a process, we need to understand there may be some great ideas out there that we might be able to incorporate. We might be able to benchmark our process. And by the way, benchmarking does not mean it has to be external. Sometimes within the organization, there might be something being done in Australia or Europe or North America that can be shared. So that's all about looking at benchmarks. Also the trends in the industry. So for example, in this case, you can see that the mayor of the town and Anna, the superintendent, and of course the other stakeholders. Here is Joe, by the way, he's a maintenance facilities guy. Here is a student who is also a stakeholder. They are comparing, looking at Temple University as an example. They're also looking at benchmarking trends for Montessori schools or distance learning. So they're looking at possibilities of what could be, and that's the step number one, identify benchmark, process, and trends. Second step is to gain understanding of technology enablers. Now this is the stage where we start looking at what might be the technologies that we can use. Here we get into systems and technologies and platforms. Having said that, right from the visioning phase, by the way, the team is made up of the business associates as well as the IT associates. So they are part of this team on ongoing basis. But here particularly now they start looking at the technology. Do we have an existing technology? Does it suffice our need, or should we be looking at what's out there? So you can see that in step two,